Let me ask you something. Do you ever get the feeling that you're playing the money game on hard mode while watching other people cruise by with all the cheat codes? Well, you are, and that's exactly what we're diving into today. Welcome to Rich Uncle Bob. So here's the deal. Rich Uncle Bob learned something that changed his entire relationship with money. And honestly, it's something most people will never figure out because they're too busy following advice that keeps them broke. Today, we're revealing the roadmap, the 6 levels of wealth. This is the secret playbook that shows you exactly where you stand and, more importantly, how to climb out.
So before we go any further, I want you to take a hard look at this ladder. No BS, no excuses. Where are you right now? Be brutally honest with yourself, because you can't get to where you're going until you admit where you are. Pinpoint your spot, because by the end of this, you're going to know the exact steps to get to the next rung.
All right, first things first, let's blow up the biggest lie they sell you: income. They want you to obsess over your salary, to chase that next raise. Why? Because it keeps you on the hamster wheel. But the wealthy, they couldn't care less about income. They focus on one thing and one thing only: net worth. See, income is just the cash flowing through your hands. Net worth is what sticks. It's what you own minus what you owe. You can make $1 million a year and still be flat broke. Once you get that, everything changes.
Now, let's start the climb. We're beginning at the bottom, the first rungs of the ladder. Down here, life isn't about thriving. It's not about getting rich. It's about pure, unfiltered survival. This is the financial cage most people are born into.
This is level 1, paycheck to paycheck. You probably know this place. It's financial quicksand. Every single dollar that comes in already has a name on it: rent, car, food, debt. A flat tire isn't just an inconvenience, it's a financial crisis that could pull you under.
And look at these numbers. Don't look away. A median net worth of just $14,000. Often, that's with more debt than actual assets. Forget about getting rich for a second. The only goal here, the only mission, is to scrape together a small emergency fund. Just enough of a buffer so the next surprise bill doesn't completely derail your life. Okay, you make it up one rung. Welcome to level 2. And the freedom you get here, it feels huge. We call it grocery freedom. Think about it. It's that moment you can walk into a supermarket and fill your cart without pulling out your phone to add up every single item. That little bit of breathing room, man, that mental relief is a total game changer. Now check this out. The net worth jumps 5 times to around $71,000. And that feels great, right? But here's the trap. Don't get comfortable. You're still incredibly vulnerable. One major financial shock, a layoff, a medical emergency, and boom, you're right back at the bottom. The only way to escape this level for good is to stop trading time for money and start acquiring skills that dramatically increase your income.
We're now at the middle of a ladder. This is the great middle-class trap. Down below, you are playing defense. Now you start to play a little offense. You're not just trying to survive, you're trying to build. But this is also where most people get stuck for the rest of their lives.
And here it is, level 3, the heart of the American middle class. The freedom you unlock: restaurant freedom. This is when you can finally go out to eat, open the menu, and order what you actually want, not just scan the right side of the menu for the cheapest dish. It feels like you've made it.
At this stage, you're probably a homeowner. You've got a 401k that's slowly growing, and most of your $159,000 net worth is tied up in your house. Here's the truth bomb. Saving isn't going to get you to the next level. It's not enough. You have to stop being just a saver and become an investor.
Now we're talking. Level 4. This is the upper middle class. And the freedom you buy here is travel freedom. It's the ability to book a flight without automatically sorting by price low to high. It's picking the hotel you want, not just the one you can afford. It's about experiencing the world on your terms.
You see the big jump here. Net worth is pushing 400 grand. Household income is well into 6 figures. You've got multiple income streams. But with more money comes a silent killer. It's called lifestyle creep. It's when your paychecks get bigger, and so does your car payment, and your mortgage, and your vacation budget. It's the golden handcuffs that keep rich people broke.
All right, we've finally reached the summit. Up here, the air is thin, and the rules are completely different. Money isn't about bills or comfort anymore. It's about one thing: absolute freedom. Real, unshakable financial independence.
Level 5 is the upper class. The prize? House freedom. This isn't just about buying a nice house. This is when you can buy your dream house, the one you've always wanted. And it barely even moves the needle on your finances. It's not a 30-year ball and chain, it's just a purchase.
Yeah, you're seeing that right.
a median net worth of $3.8 million. At this point, your investment portfolio is making more money while you sleep than you could ever make at a job. The entire game flips. You're not focused on getting rich anymore. You're focused on staying rich and setting up the next generation.
And at the very top, the absolute pinnacle, is level 6, the 1%. The freedom here is impact freedom. Your wealth is so massive that you can literally start to shape the world. You can fund the causes you believe in, build companies that change industries, and create a legacy that lasts for generations.
Let that sink in for a second. The top 1% has more wealth than the entire middle 60% of the country combined. This isn't an accident. The system is designed this way. At this level, you don't work for money, ever. Your capital, your assets, work for you 24/7. It's a completely different reality.
So how do you manage your spending as you climb without screwing it all up? Here's an insider rule, the 0.01% rule. It's simple. You base your small, daily spending decisions on your net worth, not your income. If something costs less than 0.01% of your total net worth, just buy it. Don't stress. It's a dead simple way to upgrade your life without derailing your future.
Okay, so you get the map, you see the levels, but understanding the game isn't enough. How do you actually start leveling up? What are the concrete moves you need to make, starting today?
Forget all the complicated nonsense they try to sell you. It boils down to these 3 things. That's it. 1. Earn more money. 2. Use that money to buy things that go up in value. Stocks, real estate, your own business. 3. Viciously control your spending as your income grows. That is the formula. There is no other.
But listen, tactics are useless without the right mindset. You have to start thinking and behaving like the person on the next rung up before you get there. Pay yourself first, always. Automate your investments so you can't screw it up. Learn to use debt as a tool to get richer, not as a trap to keep you poor. You have to adopt the habits of the rich to become rich.
So, you have the map, you know where you are, and you now know the path forward. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? Now here's the thing. Rich Uncle Bob didn't figure this out overnight. It took years of making mistakes, following the wrong advice, and finally waking up to how money actually works. But now, he's sharing these lessons so you don't have to learn them the hard way. If this opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button, because there's a lot more where this came from. And trust me, the next one might just change everything for you.